Hi everyone, this is Heba from My Little Journal, and today I'm going to be working in my project life. This is week 30, 2020, and we're still in summer, so I'm going to go ahead and add my photos. I'll be using a mishmash of Studio Calico cards, Kelly Perky cards. I have that swag bag from Kelly Perky that I really want to use as much as possible before summer is over or before I'm done documenting summer. So I'm going through those cards. I end up really liking the blue title card here. It had like a really pretty quote about being at home. So I'm thinking it just works with what I'm documenting. So I kind of build off of that card instead of the My Happy Place card. And once I decide, I'm going to set my layout aside and start working on my title card. I end up using Citrus Twist's week stamp. I'll stamp week and then I'll stamp 30 using my Everyday Explorer calendar days stamp set. Love that stamp set for my project life. I've even been using it a lot in my planner as well. I want to break down the blueness of my card. So I go through my chipboard. I found a cute little sentiment that I end up adding just to the corner of my card and call my title card done. Now this next 4x6 photo, I'm documenting always cooking all the meals. I hate cooking, but I want to document it. So I end up grabbing one of my quarantine stamp sets. I think this one is from Everyday Explorer. I will use a label sticker to stamp on and add that to my photo. Now, because this label is pretty big and I want to add it right above my journaling, I end up trimming some of it off. And the portion I trim off, I don't want to get rid of. I don't want to waste it. So I end up adding it to the opposite side of my photo. And it's a great spot to add some more stamping. So I grab that stamp set again and I stamp, I think it was like a little pot. So I end up stamping that in that label and call this photo done. Now I'm trying to figure out which card I want to use, but I'm documenting cherries, so I thought this cherry card worked well. I also found a cherry die cut from the swag bag, so I end up using that. I'm going to stamp Summer Days right underneath my cherry, staple it down and call it done. I really love how this card turned out. It was so simple to put together, but it kind of represents my love for cherries. My daughter and I love cherries. And you can see I have a photo with a cherry bowl. So I'm going to grab a little stamp set. I think it was an old stamp set from Kelly Perky. And it's all about documenting fresh food and fruits and veggies and things like that. So I end up grabbing one of those stamps, curve the stamp to go around my bowl. I do this all the time. Always recommend it. It does not ruin your stamps. And once you stamp it out, your stamp will go back to being straight again. So I'm going to stamp it a few times around my bowl and call this little photo done. Now I did think I would be adding something in the center of my bowl, but I end up finding this really cute little pot and it says cooking or something like that. I thought it worked well with that 4x6 photo. So I end up adding that to my 4x6 photo and not adding anything else to my cherry bowl. My daughter and I love working on puzzles, and if you've been following me, you know this about us, and I document it all the time in my project life. So I'm going to keep this simple. I end up using some chipboard and word die cuts just to create a little cluster in the corner. I think the chipboard was from Pink Fresh. The die cut was probably Kelly Perky. And I create the little cluster, and then I'm going to move on to my next 4x6 photo. Now, my daughter is a napper, and she never finishes her chores. I always catch her red-handed. But this photo was the cutest because now she has a partner in crime laying right next to her napping. I thought it was so cute. So I end up just stamping something across the rug. And I'll grab some puffy hearts and add them as well. I just love this photo. It makes me so happy, even though she's not doing her chores, but it's just so cute. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to move on to that photo of my fig tree. I am a plant lady. I love my trees and my bushes and my flowers. They are my pride and joy. And I just took this photo of my figs. I end up using the same stamp set from Kelly Perky. I think it's called Fresh. I'm not sure, but I'm going to stamp Fresh on this red label, add it to my 3x4 photo, and call that one done. I'm going to finish up this layout by taking this 3x4 card to my typewriter, adding my journaling, adding a little sticker just to bring in some color, and then I call my layout done. I love how it turned out. Very easy, very simple. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye!